Come on. What's up, guys and gals? Thanks for joining me again. I got a fun road ride planned out for you today. We'll be heading up to Gillette Stadium, aka Patriot Place, to attend the first night of Mass Cruisers. It's a local antique car show that they do every year, every other Thursday, from May through July, I want to say. I go a few times a year. No real, significance to it. I just like old cars, and it's a fun little ride up to one of my favorite places, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. Stay tuned. Wow. Are you fucking serious? Just drive, gets off the on-ramp, drives up the curb. I swear to God, this guy tries to cut me off.
What's your channel?
AnchorsUP.
Alright.
If you search like Motovlog or Beavertail Lighthouse, it'll probably come up. That's like my first video. Alright, man. Oh, that was pretty cool. Potentially new subscribers to add to my whole 10. Killing it. A couple things I want to talk about today. So today is Thursday, the 28th. On Saturday, it's my birthday, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might just make a tiny announcement, but in honor of my birthday, I kind of gave myself a little present, so, I'll make a little post about that later, but it should be good for the channel. Another thing was, I want to talk about the 5 Ps. Some of you may know what the 5 Ps are. Most of you probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But the 5 Ps are proper planning prevents piss poor performance. What I mean by that is, the other day, Squash and I wanted to go for a ride. And this was kind of a spur of the moment kind of thing. He went to Florida. He's gone now, but that was the night before he went to Florida, and he's going there to visit some family for a week. And we're like, hey, let's go for a ride. It's a pretty nice day out, and blah blah blah. Anyways, so we went to this place called Douglas State Forest in Douglas, Mass. Pretty awesome, pretty secluded. It's got a lake, bunch of scenic views in it, and all that stuff I like to record. So yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. So. Well, I haven't recorded in a few days, and to my knowledge, I thought I had, a brand new battery in my case, not brand new, but a fully charged battery in my case, and I had a half full battery in the camera. So obviously I took the half full one out, oh shit, and put the new one in, got it all set up, wiped the memory card, we're good to go. So we're riding, I get about 15 minutes of footage, and I'm talking, I do the intro, and we get to the park, and I get the sign, and I'm talking, and this guy on I think a Sportster 48 comes up, right? And he sees my camera and instantly just points to us and just rips a wheelie right in front of us. It was, pipe sounded amazing. Got the bike right up, and he dragged out the wheelie for a little while too. Like, it was just a clean fucking shot. In addition to all the woodsy roads we were riding, which already looked pretty good. Like the sun was getting ready to go down, and it just looked awesome. And I'm like, okay, sick. Let's make sure I got that on film. So I look in my mirror, and lo and behold, I'm not recording. What makes it even worse was my camera wasn't even on. Now it wasn't because I didn't turn it on and hit record. It's because my battery, when I turned it on, it said it was full. Once it registered after probably, the 5 minutes of me riding, turns out it was fucking dead from, sitting there, which I didn't think really happened unless, it sat there either for a long time or, it was sitting in the camera, which could obviously, could drain the battery. Had I used the 5 Ps, I would have had all that stuff done ahead of time. I would have known it was fully charged, and I would have got the good footage. So, you just gotta be on top of your shit. My last few motovlogs, there was always something I didn't do right. You know, whether it was running out of time or not recording, or you know, that time was dead battery. And of course I didn't bring my other battery with me, so you know, that didn't help either. So today I'm gonna not fuck up. I'm gonna do a good motovlog. And I appreciate all the, you know, like I said, the old 10 subscribers I had that, you know, that are putting up with, you know, the wind noise and, you know, my fuck ups, and I appreciate you guys all the same, seriously. So like I said before, we're heading up to Patriot Place. It's actually, it's usually in the Bass Pro Shops parking lot. I mean, it's Patriot Place, so it's huge, and then I'm pretty sure Bass Pro is part of it, but yeah, that's where we're going. Some of you may know, some of you may not know that Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium is home to the New England Patriots. I probably just had majority of you shut the, unless you're from this area, you probably all just turned off my video. Hate is gonna hate. That's my team. I'm gonna support them no matter what. I'm a huge football fan. I could literally talk about football 24/7 and not get tired of it. Squash is a pretty big fan himself, so I think what we're gonna do is, once football season comes up, I'm gonna do, I don't know, any of you guys are football fans or anything like that. It's called Pick'em, and you pretty much just pick the team you think is gonna win that week, and you know, so on and so forth. And I think, you know, me and Squash usually do that anyways, just for fun and just to see who can, you know, guess the wins and losses. So I think I'm going to start recording that, you know, just a short little segment of, you know, weekly pick'em, and then, you know, maybe give a little reason why, you know, we think this team or that team is going to win or lose, and then you guys could weigh in and trash talk with us. This is a pretty short ride. We're about to be pulling up to Bass Pro any minute now. Not a real long adventure like I used to, but I think the footage I'm going to get today is cool, and you know, most people who are into motorcycles are, you know, typically car enthusiasts as well, so we shall see. I didn't want to get here too early because, you know, people showing up late. I only get a few cars, but...
Are you going?
No, I went through the wrong way. Can I just go through those cones and park right over here? Thanks, man. That's what I want right here. Visitor, let's check it out.
Let me fall in love with you. She could take me drinking, and when it's time to go home, she could drive for me. She could drive for me. Don't want what you got for me. can take me drinking, and when it's time to go home, you can drive for me.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. My suspicions were confirmed that I was pretty early. I mean, it didn't just start. It started about an hour ago, but it's starting to fill up more and more. But it's hot. I got some pretty decent footage, I think. So I'm pretty satisfied. I mean, there's one every other Thursday, so I'm sure Squash and I will come up and do one. Yeah, I mean, I even saw a buddy here. I haven't saw her in a while, so that was pretty cool. Talked to him for a little bit. He's got a pretty sweet dog. I got shit on the other day. I had fucking bird shit all over my leg, and that was pretty cool. Rode around with it for like an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna go get some Dells. Something that you guys out west, Midwest, pretty much anywhere other than New England doesn't have. I think it's just Mass Rhode Island. Fun fact: I actually used to work at Gillette Stadium. Up until about a few months ago. Yeah. Fuck it, man, run the stop sign. So yeah, I used to work at Gillette Stadium. I applied for this barback job. Went in, had an interview. The guy who interviewed me literally had the exact same like resume as me. He was like twice my age, but like he had all the same jobs, was born in the same area. Pretty strange. I almost didn't believe it. At the very end of it, he's like, "Hey, so do you want a better job?" I'm like, yeah. What the fuck am I gonna say no? So lo and behold, I get a job in what's called press there. So pretty much, on game days, I get to go in the press box with like all the guys you see on TV. I'm talking NFL Network, Nesson, Comcast Sportsnet. All those guys are in there. All the injured Patriots players are in there. I get to go in and, you know, we set up food for them and literally just hang out, watch the game from a press level box, which is like awesome seats indoors. So I friggin' loved it. Sometimes, you know, we even get to go and hang out with the, not really hang out, but like you get to go feed the players. I got to like talk to a couple of them. Just real awesome dudes and great experience for that job. That was delicious. If you ever come to Rhode Island or Mass, we're like right on the line of Rhode Island and Mass. That's why I think it's here. But highly recommend you get Dells. Alright, you jabronis, I'm gonna cut this vlog right now. As always, keep the shiny side up. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you guys think. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.